I am Annie Mazes from Workman Publishing. Welcome back to a new season of Bite-Sized Book Buzz. These were met with such praise and excitement that we are back for many more weeks, and we're so happy that they were helpful to you. Today I am joined by Melissa Nicholas from Hachette, Lynette Kim from Harlequin, and Chris Ficari from Sterling. We are going to kick it off with Melissa.
Hello. Well, first I want to say a big thanks to Annie for wrangling us all the time to do this. It is no small feat, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Annie. Now I'm going to attempt to share my screen, which, as you regular watchers know, this has failed me in the past. But let's see how it goes today. Oh yes, totally failed. No, there we go. Yes?
Success.
Exciting. Let's talk about We Keep the Dead Close by Becky Cooper. This is a true account of mirrors, misogyny, and murder. I don't know why I'm so gleeful about it, but anyway, here we are. It is at once a rumination on the violence and oppression that rules our revered institutions. It's a ghost story reflecting one young woman's past onto another's present, and a love story for a girl who is lost to history. Although this book is about a gripping crime, it's also about a woman struggling in a male-dominated field. And it's about finally getting justice for a crime that was covered up by a behemoth institution. After reading We Keep the Dead Close, Ron Chernow shared that he defies any reader to resist the hypnotic power of this Harvard whodunit. So this book is at once a true crime narrative, an investigation into systemic biases in academia, and a personal exploration of one woman's motivations and desires. We Keep the Dead Close will keep readers captivated to the last page. It's for fans of I'll Be Gone in the Dark and every terrifying podcast ever, and it will be on shelves in November. Thank you. Over to Lynette.
Hi guys, my name is Lynette. I am the library marketer for Harlequin, and I'm going to tell you about this strange little book. It's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. So this is actually a translation of a huge runaway bestseller in Japan. Picture a small back alley in Tokyo. There's a tiny coffee shop there. It doesn't look like anything special, but there is an urban legend that says that one particular seat in the coffee shop and a very specially served cup of coffee can take you back to any moment of your choice in time. So as you can imagine, there are rules. This is time travel after all. The rules are very strange, but the most important thing you have to know is that you only have enough time to spend in the past as it takes for your cup of coffee to get cold. So the novel takes place in just 4 chapters over the course of one summer. You can think of them as 4 interconnected short stories with 4 very different characters who decide to take that risk and make the trip that will transform their lives. It's heartwarming, it's really quirky, as you can tell, really delightful and thought-provoking. Obviously asks that age-old question, if you could change something in your past, what would it be? So this one comes out November 17th. Don't miss it. And I turn it over to Chris Ficari.
Thanks, Lynette. Hi, everyone. I am Chris Ficari of Sterling. It is wonderful to join you all again. I do love a good bite-sized book buzz. Today, I'm going to talk about the 4th title in our Profiles in Crime series called Killer Cults by veteran crime journalist Stephen Singular. Across a series of profiles, it tells the stories behind both famous and unfamiliar cults and the bad people behind them. Let's face it, a cult leader is a predator and a very scary person, someone usually with the charisma to compel others to do whatever they want, even kill for them or to kill themselves. We have seen it many times, led by Charles Manson, Jim Jones, David Koresh, but our book also talks about Shoko Asahara and his Tokyo, Japan doomsday cult, or the deadly work from the Order of the Solar Temple. Killer Cults is your inside look at these groups, so maybe we can think to understand, if not prevent them, with 4 titles in our Profiles in Crime series, plus 2 in our Conversations with a Killer series. The evidence has been filed, the jury is back, and Sterling is guilty as charged of producing quality true crime books. Thank you for your time, and now back to Annie.
Following Chris is hard, even virtually, but I will do my best. Chris, would you mind just not sharing? There we go. Thank you. So today I'm going to talk about Down Along with That Devil's Bones, which is an incredibly relevant and amazingly written book by Connor Towne O'Neill, who is a reporter. He is a white man. He was living in the North. He was from the North. He felt a little bit removed from the racism that Confederate monuments represented. And then he moved to Alabama, and he witnessed people's responses to the battle over their removal. And it became clear that he does play a role, and white supremacy is not a regional affliction. It's really ingrained in the DNA of our country's history. So through the lens of the removal of Nathan Bedford Forrest statues, he delves into white supremacy in America. Nathan Bedford Forrest was the first Grand Wizard of the KKK, and there are dozens of statues to him. So Connor talked to people who believed that this was a very real part of their heritage and didn't want them removed. He talked to people who were very vocal about removing them because of what they represented. It's very well-rounded. It gives a real scope of the debate regarding the removal of statues, and it's a deep dive. It's into the white supremacy in America. It is very sobering. It's for readers of Tony Horwitz or Robin DiAngelo's White Fragility. Kirkus' starred review said it was essential reading. And Kisa Limon, author of Heavy, said, "We can no longer see ourselves as minor spectators or weary watchers of history after finishing this astonishing work of nonfiction." So that is it for our first Bite-Sized Book Buzz back. Thank you all for joining us. It is a pleasure bringing these to you, and we hope that you are all doing well. Good luck with all the various phases of reopening for your libraries, and we will see you over the next coming months. Please don't forget to tune in to every new episode Tuesdays at 10 a.m. on our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.